Hey, this is Christian Bland and Jake Garcia of the Black Angels. We're with Premier Guitar, and this is Big Five. What's my favorite guitar? Recently, and for a while, it's this 59 Fender Jazzmaster Custom Shop Relic. And it's a sonic blue. It's got hand-wound pickups. I love the neck pickups so much. It's just, it's hard to get over. You can say, if you want, machine or hand-wound. You know, hand-wound are, I guess they're scattered, so they sound more unique. I'm a big Mickey Baker fan, so he played one, and he just had this incredible tone. So I'm trying to copy him, really. I do something that's different that most Jazzmaster players don't do, is I push this little switch up, which makes the neck fully go, you know, full blast. I don't know anybody who does that, but I love it. You just set your tone on your amp, and you got this beautiful full sound. Sometimes I'll use, you know, the bridge for certain accents, some solos maybe, but mostly have this switch up. The only mod I have is I had a bridge, the 59 bridge, which was actually really amazing, and it sounded fantastic. However, you can't tour with it. It's way too delicate, as you know. I can notice a difference in tone between this mastery I got a mastery bridge, and it's really sturdy. Works a lot better for what I'm doing if I want to just rip it up, you know. Sorry about that. All right, so I'll give you a little backstory about how this came to be mine. My first expensive guitar that I saved up to buy was a Gibson SG, and this was in 2001. And I moved to Austin in 2002 and met back up with Alex, our singer in the Black Angels. And I left my SG at his house for a night, and somebody broke into his house and stole all the gear that we were recording with. And so I no longer had my beloved SG, which I got because I was obsessed with Cream at the time. And I went on eBay the next day in 2001 and started looking for a Rickenbacker because I'm obsessed with the Beatles, and namely John Lennon. And I found this guitar on eBay back in 2001, and the input says 2001 on it. So I always assumed that this guitar was just from 2001, and which was a little bit weird to me because like the whiff of air that I would get out of this was super old smelling, like an attic. And I was like, that's weird that 2001 it smells like that. So eventually I decided to do some research, and the 2001 is actually the serial number. So I typed it in, and this is a 1978 345 Rickenbacker that I got for probably $1,100 back in 2001. This is a really good deal for a left-handed one also. So the 345 specifies a 340 is 3 pickups. A 345 means that it used to have a whammy bar on it. No longer has that. I would love for it to have that, but anyhow, got this just because of John Lennon. John Lennon had a 325 that he used to play with. I saw this and I thought, you know, that looks like a Beatles machine to me. I could use that. So this is the first guitar like that I had when the Black Angels started, and it's been with me ever since. And this is what, you know, I hope to be buried with, so I can take it to the next life. I have done nothing to it except for put these bake light switches on it. I think they look cooler. This is like what John Lennon had on his original 325. It came with the circular ones, but these little diamonds, I thought they just, you know, spice it up a little bit. But aside from that, it's all of the same pickups. I've had the bridge was super thin when I got it, and I got it worked on about 10 years into having it, not knowing that it wasn't working correctly. It was so thin and like nasally, but now it's awesome. I never used the middle pickup switch. I don't really like that sound that much, but it's awesome switching from the neck to the bridge. The neck is what I mainly use. It's super thick. And then like for leads, just pop it down and it's, you know, you can go over the entire band with a nice thin, fuzzy sound if you need be.
For Desert Island, I need something like a little bit more dangerous. Maybe the Stooges Funhouse. I think I need some more grit in the wild, you know. And if I'm on the desert island, I can crank it up, you know, loud.
It gets you inspiration.
Gets me in the mood. Yeah.
So I think it would probably be Sgt. Pepper's. It's the first album that I discovered in my dad's collection. You know, I listened to it over and over while staring at the cover. So if I were on a desert island, you know, I'd have the cover to stare at, and I could. It's a nostalgia factor along with the amazing music, the roller coaster ride of different styles that they explore on Sgt. Pepper's. It would bring me back to my days as a youth, remind me of my family since I were all alone out on the desert island, and the Beatles. So, you know, combine all that, I could probably lose myself on that island. My biggest guitar culture pet peeve is that somehow people equate playing with speed as being, you know, proficient and skilled at the guitar. I mean, there's people that play slow that can convey emotionally through a guitar much more clearly than somebody with speed.
I'd say overplaying, over soloing, unless you're doing some prog or something like Magma or, you know, Yes or something. I think it's unnecessary unless there's a great melody there or it's purposeful. Which guitar hero might shock you? I would say, not really shocking, but Snakefinger. He was a late 70s left-handed guitar player. And for those who don't know, check him out. He was the guitar player for Residents, but he did 2 solo records, and the tones and the playing are just absolutely incredible. And I'm just a huge fan. He's one of my favorite.
I'm not sure it would be shocking to anybody, but perhaps. It's Bo Diddley. He was all about the rhythm with the guitar. The heartbeat that he created is inspirational for my playing with Black Angels in particular.
What's my secret weapon? I'd say actually being left-handed. I was 9 years old. You know, there was just, my dad had a guitar in the house, and I gravitated, you know, like just got to the guitar and I picked it up.
Mm-hmm.
And it just felt so natural to me. And then I realized, oh, it's upside down. So the strings were reversed, and it allows me to bend the strings in a unique way. And writing songs, it just gives me a whole new perspective because I can do both. And I can get different ideas. My own guitar is strung standard. I have one at home that's strung upside down for ideas.
It's interesting because Alex picks up our left-handed guitars and does the same thing that we do, like with the right-handed. So
That's right.
He's explored that route since we encouraged it.
That's right.
And to do that, he plays our left-handed basses upside down on several songs. But it's opened up a whole new world for us. So any righty out there, you get a lefty, you might be able to tap into something else. My secret weapon happens to be sitting back here, and it's this tube tape echo. It's like a echo rec or echo Echoplex. It's real tape, and live without echo on my guitar. It allows me to paint colors and just do all sorts of different textures. And it also has a preamp in it that thickens my sound. It's just, that's the trick.
There's really nothing like the real deal, right?
Yeah, there's not. I mean, it's funny, but this is like always one of my carry-ons when we go to Europe. With the modern technology, they've done a really good job. You know, I got to clean it and demagnetize it after each tour. But it's really reliable. And like in the older Echoplexes were not reliable at all to bring on the road. But this is modernized, and Full Tone's done a great job with it.